Hello, everyone! Welcome back to the podcast. I am Emily.
And I am Paul. Welcome back, everyone.
Paul, I have a problem today. I opened my email this morning and it exploded.
Exploded. That sounds dangerous.
Not literally, but I have about 50 emails from different shops. They all say the same thing in big red letters. Sale! Huge discounts! Don't miss out!
I see what is happening. It is late November. We are approaching the biggest shopping event of the year.
Yes, we are talking about Black Friday.
Exactly. It is a crazy day. It is famous for cheap TVs, long lines, and people behaving a little bit wildly.
I've seen the videos on the news. People fighting over a toaster. It scares me. But today, we are going to learn how to talk about this day in English. We need the right vocabulary to survive the sales.
That is a great plan. Let's start with the name. Why do we call it Black Friday? It sounds a bit dark and gloomy, doesn't it? Like a horror movie.
It does. Usually, black means something bad or sad, like a funeral.
True. But in business, black is actually a very good color.
Really? Why?
It comes from old accounting books. In the past, when accountants wrote down money, they used two colors of ink. If a store was losing money, they wrote the numbers in red ink.
Okay, so in the red means you are losing money.
Exactly. But if the store was making a profit, they wrote the numbers in black ink. So in the black means you're making money.
I get it. So Black Friday is the day when shops finally make a profit because everyone is buying things.
That is the main theory. It falls on the day after Thanksgiving in the United States. So everyone is off work, they've eaten too much turkey, and now they want to spend money.
That makes sense. So let's talk about the atmosphere. If I walk into a shopping mall on Black Friday, what is the word to describe it?
One word, chaotic.
Chaotic. That means crazy, disorganized, and messy.
Yes. Or you could use the word frenzy, a shopping frenzy. That describes people running around with high energy trying to grab everything.
I try to avoid frenzies, but some people take it very seriously. They go to the store very early.
Very, very early. This brings us to a specific phrasal verb. We say people camp out.
Camp out? Like sleeping in a tent in the forest?
Yes, but instead of a forest, they are sleeping on the concrete sidewalk in front of an electronics store.
That sounds uncomfortable. Why do they do that?
Because they want to be the first in line. In British English, we say queue. They want to join the queue.
Queue. Q-U-E-U-E. I love that word. It is mostly vowels.
It is a very British word. In America, they just say line. So people wait in line for hours. And why? Because they want the doorbusters.
Doorbusters? That sounds violent. Are they breaking the doors?
Sometimes it looks like that, but no. A doorbuster is a specific type of deal. It's an item with a super low price, but it is only available for a very short time, usually right when the store opens its doors.
Ah, I see. So the store opens at 5 a.m. and the cheap TVs are the doorbusters.
Exactly. They use doorbusters to get people inside the shop. Once you're inside, you usually buy other things too. It's a marketing trick.
Sneaky. I like learning these marketing words. So let's talk about the money. We see signs that say 50% off. What do we call that?
We call that a discount. You can say there is a 50% discount on these shoes.
Can we use the word sale?
Yes, the shoes are on sale, but be careful with the preposition. We say on sale, not in sale.
On sale. Got it. And if the price is really, really good, like amazingly cheap, is there a special word for that?
Yes, you can call it a bargain.
A bargain. That is a noun, right? Look at this bargain.
Correct. And if it's shockingly cheap, so cheap that you feel guilty buying it, we call it a steal.
A steal. Like, it's a steal.
Exactly, meaning it is so cheap, it's almost like I stole it.
I love finding a steal, but sometimes I spend too much money because of the deals. Is there a verb for spending a lot of money quickly?
Yes, a very fun verb, To splurge.
Splurge. That sounds like water splashing. S-P-L-U-R-G-E.
Yes. To splurge means to spend money freely on luxury things you don't really need. You might say, I splurged on a new handbag.
I definitely splurge too much on Black Friday. I see a price tag, and if it has a red sticker, I just buy it.
That is dangerous, Emily. You have to be careful. Sometimes shops will mark up the price before they mark down the price.
Oh, explain those phrasal verbs, please. Mark up and mark down.
To mark up means to increase the price. To mark down means to decrease the price. Sometimes a shop will mark up a shirt to $100 on Tuesday and then mark it down to $50 on Friday and call it a sale.
That is cheating!
It is business. That is why you need to be a smart shopper.
Okay, so we have doorbusters, bargains, steals, and splurging. What about the phrase, shop till you drop? I see that on t-shirts.
That is a classic idiom, shop till you drop. It literally means you shop until you are so tired you fall down.
I have done that. Usually my feet hurt and I'm carrying too many bags.
Speaking of buying too many things, there is a term for buying the huge amount of stuff at once. We call it a haul.
A haul, H-A-U-L?
Yes, you often see this on YouTube, my Black Friday haul. It means all the things you managed to catch or buy during the trip.
Like a fisherman hauling in fish.
Exactly the same image. You are catching bargains.
So, Paul, Black Friday is obviously very physical. Crowds, pushing, running. But I prefer to stay home in my pajamas.
I'm with you on that. And luckily, the world has changed. You don't have to camp on the sidewalk anymore.
Because of the internet.
Yes, online shopping has changed everything, and it actually created a whole new holiday just for internet shoppers.
Oh, I know this one. It happens on the Monday after Black Friday.
Yes, but before we get to that, we need to talk about the specific vocabulary for shopping online, because it's different than shopping in a store. You don't have a shopping cart made of metal.
No, you have a digital basket, and you have to check out.
Exactly. So, Emily, are you ready to transition from the physical chaos of Black Friday to the digital world?
I am ready. My credit card is ready.
So Black Friday is the main event, but what happens when the weekend is over?
The sales continue on Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday. It sounds like a robot holiday.
It does sound futuristic, but it is actually a very specific marketing event. It falls on the Monday immediately after Black Friday.
So, if Black Friday is for physical stores, Cyber Monday is for online stores.
Historically, yes. The tradition started because people would go window shopping on the weekend and then go back to their offices on Monday. In the old days, office internet was faster than home internet. So everyone did their online shopping from their work computers on Monday.
That is hilarious. So they were pretending to work, but actually they were buying gifts.
Exactly. And now it has become a huge event. Often you find better deals on electronics and technology on Cyber Monday.
Okay, so I am sitting at my computer. I am not camping on a sidewalk. I am browsing.
Yes, browsing means looking through the items without necessarily looking for something specific, just looking around. When you find something you like, you do not pick it up with your hands. You click a button.
Add to cart.
Or add to basket. Both are common. Now, here is a vocabulary tip. If you put something in your cart, but you do not buy it, and you leave the website, we call that abandoning the cart.
Abandoning the cart, like leaving a baby in the woods. That sounds so dramatic.
It is a nightmare for retailers. They will often send you an email saying, "Hey, you forgot something."
I get those emails all the time. Okay, so I am ready to pay. I go to checkout.
At the checkout, there is usually a little box that says, "Enter code." This is the most exciting part.
Yes, the promo code or coupon code. I always search on Google to find one.
That is smart. A valid code can give you free shipping or an extra percentage off. Speaking of shipping, this is a very important word, shipping.
Shipping is the delivery, right?
Yes, and high shipping costs are the #1 reason people abandon their carts.
I agree. If I buy a shirt for $10, I do not want to pay $5 for shipping. I want free shipping.
Free shipping is the magic phrase. Sometimes you have to spend a minimum amount to get it. They say free shipping on orders over $50.
That is a trap. I always buy extra things just to get the free shipping.
We all do. That's how they get you. Now, Emily, because we are talking about online shopping, we have to talk about safety. There are bad people on the internet.
Scammers.
Yes, scams. A scam is a dishonest scheme to steal your money. On Black Friday and Cyber Monday, there are a lot of phishing emails.
Fishing with a PH, right? Not catching fish.
Correct. Phishing is when you get an email that looks real. Maybe it looks like it's from Amazon or FedEx, but it's fake. They want you to click a link and give them your password.
That is scary. How do I avoid it?
Never click weird links. And when you shop, look at the website address bar. You want to see a little picture of a lock.
The padlock icon, that means it's secure.
Exactly. If the site is secure, it's safe to enter your credit card details. If there is no lock, run away.
Okay, look for the lock. Now, Paul, let's say I bought everything. The packages arrive, but the shirt doesn't fit, or the toaster is broken.
Then you need to make a return.
And hopefully get a refund.
Yes, a refund is when they give you your money back. Sometimes they only offer store credit.
Store credit means I can't have the cash. I have to spend the money in that shop later. I prefer cash.
Most people do. But before you return it, you might feel a specific emotion. We call it buyer's remorse.
Buyer's remorse. I can guess what this means. Remorse means regret. So it's regretting that you bought something?
Exactly. It's that feeling when you look at your bank account and think, oh no, why did I buy 5 pairs of shoes?
I have that feeling every January, usually because of an impulse buy.
An impulse buy is when you buy something suddenly, without planning, just because you saw it. The candy bars at the supermarket checkout are impulse buys.
Or the half-price electronics on Black Friday.
Precisely. So to summarize our Black Friday guide, look for the bargains, avoid the scams, try not to splurge too much, and hopefully you won't have buyer's remorse.
That is excellent advice. I think I'm going to stay home, make a cup of tea, and maybe just buy one small thing online.
That sounds like a safe and sensible plan.
Thank you, Paul. This was really helpful. I finally understand why people camp on the sidewalk.
You're welcome, Emily. Happy shopping, everyone, and stay safe out there.
See you in the next episode. Bye.